Everything changes. This is the truth of life. The seasons shift, the sun rises and sets, and even the mountains, which seem eternal, are shaped by time. Yet many of us struggle against change. We hold on to the past or worry about the future. But in doing so, we create suffering for ourselves. In Buddhism, we call this impermanence, mujo. It is not something to fear. It is the natural rhythm of life. When we resist it, we feel stress and anxiety. But when we accept it, we find peace. Think about the cherry blossoms in Japan. They bloom beautifully, but only for a short time. People gather to admire them, knowing that they will soon fall. Their beauty is not in how long they last, but in their fleeting nature. This is the essence of impermanence. If the cherry blossoms never fell, would they be as precious? The same is true for our lives. We grow older. People come and go. Even our emotions are not permanent. One moment, we may feel sadness. The next, we may find joy. When we understand this, we stop clinging to any single state. We learn to let go. Many people suffer because they want things to stay the same. They try to control life, but life does not obey. Imagine holding a handful of sand. If you squeeze too tightly, the sand slips through your fingers. But if you hold it gently, it remains in your hand. Life is like this. When we cling, we lose. When we accept, we find freedom. How do we practice this in daily life? Start small. When something changes, perhaps a plan is cancelled or the weather shifts, observe your reaction. Instead of frustration, take a deep breath and remind yourself, this is impermanence. Over time, this mindset helps us flow with life instead of against it. When we embrace impermanence, we become lighter. We stop fearing change. We learn to appreciate each moment as it is, knowing that it will not last forever. And in this, we find true peace. Many people believe that success comes only from hard work. Others think that life should flow naturally, without effort. But in truth, life is a balance between the two. If we try too hard, we create stress. If we do nothing, we become lost. The key is knowing when to act and when to let go. Imagine a river. If you try to swim against the current, you become exhausted. But if you simply float without direction, you may drift aimlessly. The wise way is to understand the flow of the water, to use your energy wisely, while also trusting the river to carry you forward. In Buddhism, we have the concept of gammon, or endurance. This does not mean forcing ourselves through suffering. It means making effort with patience and wisdom. A tree does not resist the wind. It bends and sways, yet it still stands strong. This is the balance we must find. Think about your own life. There are times when action is needed. If you have a goal, you must take steps to achieve it. But sometimes, no matter how much effort we put in, things do not go as planned. In these moments, forcing the situation only leads to frustration. Instead, we must step back, breathe, and trust the natural course of events. A farmer does not pull on the plants to make them grow faster. He waters them, gives them sunlight, and then waits. Growth happens in its own time. Our lives are the same. We put in the effort, but we must also trust the process. One way to practice this balance is through mindful action. When working, give your full effort. When resting, truly rest. When facing a problem, do what you can, then release the outcome. Worrying will not change anything. Like a bow and arrow, pull with focus. But once the arrow is released, let it fly. The world is always moving. There are things beyond our control. But if we find balance between effort and surrender, we move with life, not against it. And in this movement, we find harmony. Harmony is not found in distant places. It is here, in this moment. But many people live in a rush, their minds filled with worries. They eat without tasting, walk without noticing, and breathe without awareness. When we live this way, life passes by unnoticed. Mindfulness is the key to changing this. In Buddhism, we practice Nen, awareness of the present moment. It is simple but powerful. When we bring awareness to small actions, we discover peace in everyday life. Start with your breath. Right now, take a slow, deep breath. Feel the air enter your body. Feel it leave. This is mindfulness. Your breath is always with you. It connects you to the present. When your mind is restless, return to your breath. It will bring you back to now. Walking can also be a practice. Many people walk thinking of their destination. But try walking with awareness. Feel your feet touch the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps. The act of walking itself is enough. No need to hurry. No need to be anywhere but here. Even eating can be a meditation. Instead of rushing through a meal, take time to taste your food. Notice its texture, its flavor. Appreciate where it came from. Someone grew it, prepared it, served it. Eating with awareness turns a simple meal into a moment of gratitude. We can also bring mindfulness to our interactions. When speaking, truly listen. When listening, give full attention. In this way, our relationships become deeper. We see others, and they feel seen. This is how harmony is created between people. Mindfulness is not something extra. It does not require special tools or time. It is simply being present. It is living fully in each moment. When we are mindful, life slows down. We begin to notice beauty in small things. A breeze, a bird's song, a kind smile. These moments were always there. We just were not aware. Practice mindfulness in small ways each day. Breathe with awareness. Walk with presence. Eat with gratitude. Soon, mindfulness will become your natural state. And in that state, you will find peace. We have explored impermanence, balance, and mindfulness. These are not just ideas, they are ways of living. When we accept change, we find peace. When we balance effort and surrender, we move with life. When we bring awareness to each moment, we discover harmony. But understanding is not enough. True harmony comes from practice. Even small actions can bring great change. Take a moment each day to breathe deeply, to walk with awareness, or to appreciate the present. Over time, these simple practices will transform your life. Harmony is not something we chase. It is already within us. It is in the way we breathe, the way we move, the way we treat others. The more we align with the natural flow of life, the more peaceful we become. And when we are at peace, that peace extends to those around us. If this message resonated with you, I would be grateful if you could show your support by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps share these teachings with more people. Also, I want to express my deep appreciation to everyone who has supported this channel, whether through likes, subscriptions, comments, or super thanks. Your kindness and encouragement mean a lot. Thank you for being part of this journey. May your days be filled with peace, balance, and awareness. Until we meet again, take care.